Is it true? Did Lee Minho really have a secret romance with Song Hye Kyo? And what does Song Joong Ki have to do with it? After years of silence, whispers, and endless speculation, Lee Minho has finally spoken. What he revealed stunned fans and ignited the internet all over again. The love triangle no one expected might not be just a rumor after all. Let's dive into the truth behind the headlines. Only on Red Carpet Revealed. This is the first, and last, time I'll speak about this. The tension in the room was palpable. Set against the stunning backdrop of a private rooftop lounge at the Four Seasons Hotel in Seoul. South Korean superstar Lee Minho finally did what many believed he never would. He broke his silence. After years of dodging headlines, skirting around pointed questions, and letting the media run wild with speculation, Lee Minho faced the world, and the rumors, head on. The topic? His alleged romance with Song Hye Kyo, the nation's darling actress, and his uneasy connection to her ex-husband, Song Joong Ki, and what he revealed left even the most seasoned entertainment reporters speechless. A quiet storm brews. Let's rewind the clock. It was late 2019 when Song Hye Kyo and Song Joong Ki's fairy tale marriage came to a shocking end. Fans were heartbroken. The couple, whose chemistry in Descendants of the Sun had redefined K-drama romance, announced their divorce barely 2 years after tying the knot. No infidelity, no scandal, just a simple statement: we grew apart. But behind the scenes, whispers had already begun. Photos surfaced showing Song Hye Kyo attending a private art exhibit in Cheongdam-dong, the same night. And the same event, where Lee Minho had also been spotted. They were never pictured together. But eyewitnesses claimed they had left within minutes of one another. Coincidence? At the time, most thought so. Now, we know better. The interview heard around the world. Red Carpet Revealed was granted a rare, no-holds-barred sit-down interview with Lee Minho earlier this month. The location? A quiet rooftop lounge reserved solely for VIP clientele. The mood? Tense, vulnerable, raw. Wearing a charcoal suit and no tie, Lee looked calm, but his eyes betrayed a storm. When the topic of Song Hye Kyo came up, his posture shifted. He leaned forward, hands clasped, and for the first time, spoke freely. I didn't pursue her. Let's get that clear, he said. But something real did happen between us. Something unexpected. The actor confirmed that he and Song Hye Kyo reconnected in early 2020. Months after her divorce. Through mutual friends in the fashion industry. We were both in a strange place emotionally. He said, we talked a lot. About love, loneliness, regrets. He paused, looked out over the city skyline. It wasn't dating, but it wasn't nothing, either. A necklace, a whisper, a fallout. In late 2020, eagle-eyed fans spotted something that reignited the flames of suspicion. Song Hye Kyo wearing a silver crescent necklace, identical to one Lee Minho had been photographed wearing on multiple occasions since 2018. The jewelry designer, contacted anonymously by Red Carpet Revealed, confirmed that the piece was custom-made, and that only 2 copies existed. When asked directly about the necklace, Lee Minho offered a cryptic smile. Some gifts aren't meant to be seen by the public, he said, but sometimes they are. Enter Song Joong Ki. The interview took a darker turn when the topic shifted to Song Joong Ki, the man once at the center of Hye Kyo's world. I've never said this publicly, Lee Minho began, his tone dropping, but there was tension between us. Even before the divorce, he went on to explain that he and Song Joong Ki had worked on a commercial campaign in 2015. And while they were never close friends, there was always mutual respect, until the rumors began. After the divorce, I received a message from him. Lee revealed, just one line. I hope you know what you're doing. I never responded. He paused, then added, maybe I should have, but what would I say? I didn't plan this, because I didn't. According to sources close to both actors, Song Joong Ki felt betrayed, not necessarily because of a confirmed romance, but because of what it represented: emotional intimacy between his ex-wife and another top-tier actor. One often compared to him in looks, fame, and fanbase. The industry reacts. The entertainment industry, always watching and rarely forgiving, has remained mostly silent, but insiders say this interview has shaken the foundations of several upcoming projects. One major production company, slated to cast Lee Minho and Song Hye Kyo in a high-budget drama next year, is now re-evaluating chemistry concerns. Another source claims Song Joong Ki was in talks for a cameo, talks that have now been scrapped. Meanwhile, Song Hye Kyo herself has remained publicly quiet, only posting a single photo on her social media, a blurry sunset. Captioned, "The truth always finds light." From private dinners to cryptic social media posts and unexplainable timing, the rumors surrounding Lee Minho and Song Hye Kyo have never truly disappeared. Even after years of denial and public silence, one question continues to haunt fans and insiders alike. Did Lee Minho and Song Hye Kyo ever share a secret romance behind closed doors? And more importantly, was that the real reason behind Song Hye Kyo and Song Joong Ki's divorce? The chemistry no one could ignore. Let's begin with the undeniable: Lee Minho and Song Hye Kyo. Two of South Korea's most visually iconic and globally recognized stars have never starred in a drama together. Yet their chemistry in real life, whenever spotted, was too palpable to ignore. Back in 2016, at a luxury watch brand event in Hong Kong, the two were seated just a few seats apart. Photos showed them exchanging glances and warm smiles. A simple coincidence? Perhaps. But industry insiders whispered otherwise. They talked for nearly 40 minutes at the afterparty. One stylist recalled anonymously, "You could feel something. It was electric." That same year, Lee Minho was dating Suzy, and Song Hye Kyo was filming Descendants of the Sun, the drama that would eventually lead to her whirlwind marriage with Song Joong Ki. But that timeline? It's now raising eyebrows. The sudden shift. Post-divorce encounters. When Song Hye Kyo and Song Joong Ki announced their divorce in mid-2019, fans were blindsided. There were no visible cracks, no public disputes, just a cold, brief statement: "Due to differences in personality, we have decided to part ways." But that explanation has always felt incomplete. What made it even more suspicious was what came after. In early 2020, Hye Kyo and Lee Minho were both seen attending a private art auction in Tokyo. They arrived separately, they left separately, but insiders claim they spent most of the evening at the same table, deep in conversation, with no cameras allowed inside. One source, a junior staff member for the event, said, "They looked like two people who knew each other intimately but were pretending they didn't." Clues hidden in plain sight? In March 2021, Song Hye Kyo uploaded a photo of a seaside view at sunset. The caption read simply, "Some waves are never meant to be stopped." Just one day later, Lee Minho posted a blurry image of a street lamp and wrote, "Even in the dark, the light finds its way." To casual fans, it meant nothing, but to those paying attention, it felt like a call and response, a coded conversation between two people who couldn't speak openly. And then there's the matter of the crescent necklace. Seen once on Lee Minho in a 2019 airport photo, and again around Song Hye Kyo's neck during a photo shoot 6 months later. Coincidence? Or a quiet message to those who knew where to look? In a 2022 interview promoting Reborn Rich, Song Joong Ki was asked about lessons from his past relationships. His response was brief, but heavy with meaning. "Sometimes, love is not the problem. Timing is." He didn't name names, but fans were quick to interpret it as a reference to a third presence, someone who might have arrived in his marriage at just the wrong time. Could it have been Lee Minho? Rumors have long swirled that Joong Ki found out about a string of private messages between his then-wife and Lee Minho, messages that, while not romantic in words, were too emotionally intimate to ignore.